I'm Trent the Great, man, talking that sport-ish. I'm here on my little funky-ass YouTube channel, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and then that notification bell. And I appreciate everybody for subscribing and showing the brother love. Anyway, let's jump off into it, man. Let's talk about how Booggie Cousins tore his ACL in Vegas while training for the upcoming season. Now, Booggie had already tore his Achilles tendon and his quadriceps muscle in the last couple of years. God damn, Booggie, his brother here got some luck on him, man. But Booggie had just signed with the Lakers for 1 year. And, Booggie was brought in to help anchor down the front court with Anthony Davis and LeBron James to help bring the Lakers another championship and return them back to prominence and former glory. But, all that's going to be hard to do, man, with this new injury that Booggie has, plus he's still dealing with all that other stuff, man. You tore your quad and, your Achilles. I mean, all that stuff takes time, man. It takes time. The healing. Seems like Boogie's trying to rush himself back, which he just should sit back and just say, hey, man, let my body heal, man. Even if I got to take a year off, another year. I mean, but I don't know. I ain't him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't him. But, as far as bringing the Lake Show another championship, all that's going to be hard to do, like I said, with this new injury. And also, LeBron is coming off of an injury as well. That's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? He has a lot to prove because he feel like people just disrespecting him even more. They're taking shots at him in the media, outside the media, on social media, and they coming at the throne. So he's still upset about that, and he talking about that old slime ball David Griffin, his former general manager, how he threw him under the bus. Can't forget about that. And if you don't know about that, go check out one of my videos. I did a one and two episodes on that. I did 2 parts on that. So check that out and see how I go in on that scumbag. Anyway, he also got Anthony Davis, who's coming from New Orleans, the Pelicans. And, he got some things to prove because he been injury prone. You know what I'm saying? And he's missed a considerable amount of games with about 14 or so in about 5 of his first 7 years in the league. So he like I said, he got a lot to prove. He got to show that he is the star that everybody thinks he is. He is a top 5 player in the league, and he's worthy of this big trade and all of this noise that they've been making, and all that mess that went on with him wanting out of New Orleans last year, causing all that ruckus, him and Rich Paul and all that. So that's what he's got a lot to prove on that end. But Booggie Cousins, back to him, he signed with the Warriors last year. He came in and he played decently, until he got hurt. And then he came in for the playoffs. He just played 1 game and then he got hurt again. It was just like over and over for this dude. But man, I feel bad for Booggie because he just seems to be snake bitten. Like no matter what you do, and I've been there, man, no matter what you do, it just don't go right. It just don't go right. It's like, damn, and he can't seem to buy a break. But it's also important now. This is a big thing. It's also important to note that Booggie had a very bad attitude, especially when he played with the Kings. Mainly when he played with the Kings. Getting coaches fired, constantly getting hit with technical fouls, and getting fined, thrown out of games, all that shit. Hey, I don't know. I'm not saying, this as... I'm not saying that this is what happens to, excuse me. I'm not saying this is what he deserves. But I'm just saying that karma can come back on you when you least expect it. Now I don't know if that's what it is, but it's pretty coincidental that when he seemingly starts to mature and gets a fresh start, and he starts to compete for a title, all this happens to the young brother, you know. But it's also important to note that karma ain't got no time. You know what I'm saying? She might be late. She might be around the corner. She might even slow down. But she ain't got no time frame. You know what I'm saying? So what you did to somebody 4 or 5 years ago might not come back to you until, you know, that certain amount of time later, you know. Maybe that's what's happening to Boogie. I don't know. But I will say this, that on Boogie's behalf, on his part, people have a lot of teammates, especially in Golden State, and some people in New Orleans talk about what a pleasure and a joy it was to play with him. And he's a great competitor, but he's also a really good teammate. And he seems to be a really nice dude. So he seemed to be on the path of changing, you know, and maybe it was just more of a thing of him maturing and growing up, because that seems to have to happen a lot, especially with cats who are under the scrutiny and the microscope that these brothers are under. You know, you got all this money, nigga, act right. You know, that's how they feel. You know what I'm saying? That's how people feel. You got too much money and you're black. God damn it, we want you to straighten up and fly right. But when you're young and immature and you get somebody all this money and they come from nothing, or just come from hard times and hard places, goddamn. You know, how you expect them to act, you know? I want 30 strippers on one bus and all that, you know what I mean? Shit, well, the other bus is full of liquor. I mean, I've heard stories like niggas doing that kind of shit, you know? But, I don't know, man. I don't know. Boogie, I ain't saying that's what Boogie did, but I've heard some stories about the NBA. At least from what my sources tell me, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, when Boogie was healthy, man, this brother walked around, he averaged 27 points a game with about 12 boards a game. You know what I'm saying? 27 and 12, them all-star, not only is them all-star numbers, them damn near all-time great numbers, you know? Damn near 30 points a game with 10 boards, shit. You know, and when Boogie was healthy, he was being considered as being the best big man in the game, you know, because he could step out there, shoot threes, post you up, shoot, he had a mid-range. I mean, the only thing he didn't do was play defense. But other than that, you couldn't touch this nigga, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's been told to me by my sources, which is TV, for the most part, that these injuries have caused Big Booggie Cousins somewhere in the neighborhood of about, oh, this hurt to even say, $200 million. That's million with an M. I mean, 200. This brother lost $200 million because of his injuries. I mean, that hurts, man. Oh man, hey man, oh my goodness, I mean, that hurts me, and I ain't got nothing to do with Boogie's situation, and I ain't hooped in years, you know what I'm saying? Plus, I got bad feet, so I couldn't do it. Now, anyway, it's hard to see something like this happening, man, to a guy, or to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Something like this happening to anybody, good or bad, with your faults. You know, it's like, you can be a really horrible person or a good person, but you work and you do your profession, you should be paid as such, as long as you kind of follow the rules of what they set for you in that contract. I do believe in that. But Boogie, I don't think he deserved it. He tried to change and everything, but I don't know, man. I don't think he deserved it. I just hope that these injuries don't derail Boogie Cousins' career. Because he don't really deserve it. But I put it like this: a guy Boogie's size, with being 6'10"-ish, over 300. I mean, no, almost 300 pounds. I think last I heard he was like 270 pounds. Being that size, and with all them lower extremities, injuries that he's had, and leg injuries and all that, and muscles and tendons, and oh man, it just don't look good, It just don't look good for my man. But I wish him all the best. I don't think he'll get that contract, And it's a shame because he deserved it. You know, he worked his tail off. This guys who got half his talent, and he got paid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some of these cats, it's like the NFL cats is looking at them like, damn, man, y'all niggas over there getting paid, man. And we over here, you know, stealing out the store, damn near. God damn it, well, you know about the boy in the drawers and the cologne, but we ain't gonna go on that. We ain't gonna get on that. We ain't gonna get on that. He's a cowboy anyway. But yo, man, that's my take on that. I'm Trent the Great talking that sport-ish, man. For y'all new people, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. Show your boy some love. Appreciate it. Everybody who does, you know. But yeah, man, that's my take on Boogie, man. And, you know, anybody got a comment, leave it. Let me know what y'all think, man. I'm Trent the Great once again. And I'm out. One.